I'm back in the kitchen. So today I'm making Palava sauce. Got some onions, bell pepper, hot pepper, tomatoes, and a little bit of seasoned salt and everything. Smoked fish. I'm going to cover this up. And I'm going to blend it up. I'm just going to season my food. This is my sauce I'm going to use to season my meat and to cook. And take this out. Cheese sauce. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to empty back in this bowl. I'm going to use this same blender. I'm not going to wash it out. Use the same blender to blend my Palava sauce, because it's not blend. I'm using it. I bought the whole one, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to wash it. I'm going to use it to blend my plato, which is Palava sauce, because I got the leaves. I'm going to use this to season my food and the rest of it to cook with it. So that means that when you blend your pepper, your onions, your bell pepper, I use 2 chicken soup and seasoned salt, black pepper, salt, little bit of chicken season and stuff like that. I put it together and I blend it. So when you use this, you will use less season to cook. This is the meat. Yes, it look a lot, right? You'll be like, oh my gosh, this meat is too much. It looks a lot, but when you cook it, it draw in. So it's been sitting in the refrigerator, so I'm going to use lukewarm water to wash it out so I can loosen it or the coldness from in the food before I season it, because you don't want your meat to be cold. Then you season, then the season will not go through your food. So you always want to wash your meat with lukewarm water so your meat can loosen up and the season will be able to penetrate. So let's start. I know people been asking me what I use to clean my meat. I actually use the white vinegar. It's very good. You wash your meat first and then you put warm water and add a little bit of vinegar to the water and let your meat sit in there for like few seconds and then rinse it out. That will cut all the slime and everything freshness from your food and leave your meat just it tastes good. When people eating it, you'll be like, dang. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to season it, and I have crawfish, so I'm going to sprinkle this after I'm done. But as you can see, I have shrimp, chicken feet, hot chicken, meat, crab, turkey, cow skin rather. I have bunny and stuff. So, when people pay me to cook the food, I cook whatever they bring over. So, that's what I brought, and I'm going to cook it. So, let's get this process started. First, I'm going to season it. Going to use some seasoned salt. I know, I can't get over the meat. I cannot get over it. It look a lot. So I use 1 teaspoon of meat season, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, and now I'm going to stir it up. Now I'm going to add 2 spoons of my season that I blend. I'll make it 3. Yeah. And I'm going to stir it up really, really good. You want to make sure it's sink in the bottom. Then you stir it from the side into the middle. This is it. Because I'll let the season to sink at the bottom, and then stir it around it. And as you see, every meat in my pot have the season that I blend together. So I'm going to cover this up for like 20 minutes, probably 10 minutes, and let it marinate before I start steaming down. So this is the Palava Sauce. It's 8-pack, and trust me guys, it's so small in the pack. So I had to buy 8 packs. So I'm going to wash it with a little bit of lukewarm water. Obviously you have to wash your food regardless if you think that, oh, it's in the bag, they already processed it, they wash it, girl. Nah, you be putting all type of stuff in there. So I'm going to add some water. Then I'm going to blend it up really good before I cook it. And you want to cook Palava Sauce with a little bit of water, because what? They have water. The leaves suck up water. So this is it after I finish blending it. See how it looks. I'm gonna let it cook on a low. And you don't want to cover it up, because when you cover it up, it will not be Palava Sauce anymore. Because all the slim can cut away. So you want to leave it open and cook it on a low. And yes, Palava Sauce do spread a lot. It's not one of those grains that you be like, oh my god, it's so small. It's not like potato grains. Like this. So Palava Sauce do spread a lot. It's not like potato grains. Like when you cook it, when you buy 20 bunch, when you cook it, just draw it in. Potato grains it's a killer. So you always want to kind of beat it up all the way to cook. Blend, you still want to beat it up. I'm going to let this to cook a little bit, then add a little bit of season to it and let it to cook really, really good before I add it into my meat. A little side note, you want to have like a hot water in the bowl with some soap to it and a little bit of bristle. Put your little thing in here so you can wipe down your stove while you're cooking, and that will clear out the scent from the food, because African food do have a little bit of scent to it. Good scent, but you know, they stick in the house for a little bit of, for like a day or two. So you always want to have hot water, soap, and a little bit of bristle. I love the purple kind. I'm going to add a little bit to my water. And that's what I'm going to use to wet down my stove. Clear out the scent. It's going to cook in, and I know a lot of people want to know how you know when Palava Sauce is ready cooked. It's ready green. When it starts turning dark, that's when you know it's getting there. They have to be really dark, not black, but dark. Got a dark complexion. We always want to try and beat it up. I'm going to add 2 chicken soup to my Palava Sauce. As you can see, it's getting dark. And add a spoon of my season. 2 spoons. And stir it really good. And let it to cook a little bit, then taste it to see if it needs any more season for now. And you don't want to cover it up, guys. And this is the meat. cooking and they're coming down. I'm going to probably take some out and save it for later. And the funny thing is, African people, when they pay you to cook the food, you have to cook all the meat. They don't understand. So I'm going to take some out and make pepper soup. I'll probably save it for the next time. Just let it cold and put it in the Ziploc bag, and when you're ready to cook again, you take it out and you just cook whatever you want to cook or drop it in whatever you want to drop it in. My soup water, I'm going to add my plateau in my pot and then take some of the meat out and put it in here. I'm not going to use all this. I'm going to save some. I'll probably cook in pepper soup real quick. This is the palava sauce. I added the meat. I took some out. I'm going to let it steam down a little bit before I add my red oil. I use chicken soup to season this. When I add the oil, I'm going to taste it again, make sure it's well seasoned, and then that's it. But when you add red oil to your food, or any type of oil, when you add it to your food, you always have to season it again. Put a little bit of seasoning salt because the oil can take away the season from the food, especially the red oil. So when I add the red oil, I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning salt and a little bit of pepper to it to give it that extra kick. Make sure it's just right, not too hot, but just right. I'm about to add the red oil to it. I left a little bit of water in it. Make sure you stir really good so you can know the quantity of your red oil. I'm going to add a little bit more. You want to make sure you stir it really good. Now the red will kind of loosen up the palava sauce. You don't want to put too much oil in your palava sauce. You want to put just enough oil. So that's why you have to stir around it, all around it, to make sure that the oil is in it good. I'm going to add a little bit more. No, I think that's enough for now. Not for now, that's enough. That's it. And let it cook. I'm going to add 2 more chicken soup to it. A little bit of seasoned salt. And a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm going to stir it up, and then that will be it. So now I'm going to let it boil. I'm not going to let it to dry too much because probably so you got to leave a little bit of water inside. Not a lot. As you can see, it still got a little bit of water. I know some of you will be like, but what the water is? See? In the spoon? Yeah. Where the water? Where the water? And then someone will be there. But it is just right though. You can just eat it for food. Yes, I understand, but you have to let it to dry a little bit more. For me, I like my food to be dry. Some people don't. They say, oh, you like your food to be dry too much. Yeah. But look, you can tell the water. I'm going to let it to dry. And I'm going to clean around my pot. I hate to see my pot dirty. That's my stove. Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah, right. You have to have that water next to you when you're cooking, because I cannot see red oil or any type of steam on my stove. This is the final result, the palava sauce. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, share it. I'm gonna bring the traffic. I do this because I love to cook. I do this because I want to bring Iberian dish into your home and easy way how to prepare it. So the next time is going to be collard green. Yay! Everybody been asking for collard green. Finally, my aunt want me to cook collard greens for her, so I'm going to cook it. So thank you guys. Bye. See you next time. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. And let your hater be your motivator.